giving. It's amazing how our minds immediately go to the subject of money when we use the word giving. But the truth of the matter is that giving goes a lot deeper than just our finances. Giving is a condition of the heart. And it's one of those things that I believe has to be worked at. I don't know that most people are just by nature generous. There may be a few, and if that is the case, then that certainly would be a gift from God. But I believe generosity is something that has to be practiced. And as a result of that, we become pliable of the Spirit of God. In other words, God can use us as a vessel to bless a lot of people. But here's the wonderful thing about this, that a person who has a generous heart and has a desire to bless other people in a lot of different ways, they find themselves in the channel. You say, Pastor King, what do you mean, the channel? Well, God has talked about this as he has related this to us through his word. And when he says give, and it shall be given unto you. And so that's what I mean by the channel. You're developing a heart and a generosity within your spirit to want to give and bless people. And then God, in return, begins to bless you, and it just kind of flows through you. And that's a wonderful thing. But again, I repeat myself to say that I don't know that it's something that's just natural. I believe it's something that has to be practiced. But now, let's consider this. What is it that would cause a person to want to have a heart of generosity and would cause us to want to be a person that God could use in this way to flow through you as a vessel to minister to a lot of people? Well, I think it has to do with our faith and whether we truly believe that God is, and that he is all that the scripture says that he is, and that God is faithful, and that he will be faithful to you and I to make sure that our needs are met because we put our trust in him. But again, I go back to the same thought. This is something that has to be developed. It has to be practiced and worked through to come to that place to where you would just say, well, I'll just give it away. I'll just give it to somebody else, and God, in return, will take care of whatever it is in my life that I have need of. I don't believe that's a natural thing for the human heart and soul to do, but I do believe that it's something that God would help us to become. And then just think of the untold blessings that would come from such a generous spirit. This is Pastor Jack King with the gospel on the radio broadcast.